Every human being is born into a state of pure innocence, despite what anyone says. Humans aren't inherently evil, for how can a human be evil when they are ignorant of such notions in the first place? What may lead to the corruption of a human mind is not human instinct, but the influences of modern society and our interaction with others. Through the exposure to the world, we gain experience, we learn the pains of life, and may eventually fall prone to the temptations of our culture. In Michelle Silverstein's book, we get this sense of loss of innocence from the monster who, when born into this world, had absolutely no knowledge of it despite the appearance of a full-grown being. He had no way of knowing what we consider right and wrong. The monster may have had mangled facial features that made him look sinister, but was he truly a monster by nature, or was he driven to become a monster by those who shunned him based off appearances? For the monster states in the book, was there no injustice in this? Am I thought the only criminal when it was all humankind that sinned against me? In my opinion, upon taking a closer look at the story, we find that the main monster becomes the monster we expect him to be, but the one who commits the first crime is not the monster, but Dr. Frankenstein himself. Before the monster's birth, Frankenstein starts collecting body parts in an attempt to recreate the life that he has lost. Although his actions are understandable, he is the one to commit the first taboo, and yet the blame seems to be more focused on the monster, not the creator who failed to educate his creation about the world. Now, as we become a more technological age, we start exposing the innocent to potential corrupting stimuli sooner and sooner. Younger children are joining the digital age through Facebook, which ironically enough provides little FaceTime at all. We are succumbing to the violence of online games and video games. The cell phone, which used to be a luxury, is now seen in the hands of those as young as 6 years old. We are isolating ourselves from our social obligations and immersing ourselves into the digital world, which creates violence and artificial realities. This interaction resembling the actions of Dr. Frankenstein as he becomes more and more obsessed with his experiment of recreating life. Now, in terms of this photo I am creating, I wish to capture the sense of innocence by using a photo of a child. By superimposing the image of an aged face over the top of the younger face, I wish to make the juxtaposition of the smooth, fresh face of childhood ignorance with the wrinkled face of experience. There are also images of technology, as well as an image of a video game, which goes to show how this aspect of our culture starts to become part of our self as we age. There are also references to religion thrown in the mix, although such a reference is subtler than the others. Even though there are still remnants of childish expression like the scribbling made with the crayon. As the making of the image progresses, we lose sight of the original girl. As we grow, we lose sight of the original innocence that we are born into. Laurel with love and she is like for her day and her some of us from me to me smell but then we better for them just now what's he and we know what's he of nature not as nice as whoever I'll say it tell dear give us messing